I have a new problem due to stress, I guess, and anxiety, and it's really weird. So I want to talk about it, see if anyone's dealt with this themselves. Here is called the temporalis muscle. I think both sides, like where your temples are. I realized a few months ago I bought some of those really chewy candy cables, if you know what I mean, with like the fondant filling in the middle, but they're quite chewy. I'd bought a pack of them, and my face, or like around here, was really hurting as I was eating them. And then I must have reached up. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? That feels strange." And both sides, I looked at myself on my phone camera, were really bulging out. And I've noticed this as well. Tell me though, this might be normal, but if you make this face, you such a but is that meant to happen? The problem seems to be that when I'm chewing stuff now, that at least sweets and that kind of really chewy substance, is instead of these muscles being used, it's going up here. So that's strange. But having Googled it, I think it's tied up with a different problem I have, which my dentist made me aware of. I always used to go to the dentist and I was quite confident that, like, my teeth are really good. I'd had Invisalign twice because I neglected wearing my retainers the first time. I was like, I spent loads of money on my teeth. At least I have good teeth. I may not like the way I look in other ways, but my teeth are good. But now I don't have that confidence because they've told me that I need to be careful because my teeth are grinded down more than normal for my age. Like here, uh, apparently they're kind of flat. You know, you've got the four corners on molars that kind of poke up. Apparently mine are like mostly gone. And I'm not aware of clenching my teeth or grinding my teeth during the day, but maybe I do it at night. And I woke up today with, and I've still got it, a really awful headache. And again, it feels like it's in my temples more than anything. And I didn't have a headache going to bed, I don't think. No, I was very tired last night and I maybe didn't sleep that well, but I didn't have an issue. And so there was a time not that long ago where I was getting headaches like 4, 5 times a week, like really bad ones, not just take a couple of tablets, gone. Like tablets don't ever work for my headaches. So again, for me, this is really a sign I need to try and do something to relax more. Like I do try, like I'm getting back into reading as I've talked about. I've got that cool light in my bathroom so I can like have some baths, although I haven't been, but maybe lay there and relax. But I think sometimes like my natural default state is completely overwhelmed and stressed out. And like you can't just shake that easily when you get to a point where it's really chronic. I can't just do a meditation session once or twice and then I'm like, oh, I'm relaxed now. But there are lots of different tools, and I think it's about recognizing that and not getting defeated by all your different symptoms. That, you know, there are so many vast problems that come on from stress. I have actually gone to the doctor's earlier today to drop a urine sample, which I felt really embarrassed about, by the way, because it's in a clear bag. And I know like everyone wheezes, but they're like, oh, for this test, because I wanted to check that I don't have like pre-diabetes or diabetes, because sometimes I do eat too much sugar and I have symptoms of that. And I have for years, and it's never come up. So it'll probably just be a normal result as usual, which is actually very frustrating. I would rather be told that I have something at this point so I know what I'm up against and what I can do about it. But yeah, I felt embarrassed going there. But lately, it just feels like I worry so much about my health. Like, I feel being 33 years old, it shouldn't be so prevalent in my mind that, oh, I'm going to get all these diseases. But like my body is kind of telling me there's something wrong all the time. I never have energy, or very rarely, and I often wake up feeling the worst of the whole day. Like I can go to bed sometimes being like, oh, I feel a bit energetic now, I could do a little bit more. And then in the morning I wake up as if someone's ran me over and beaten the shit out of me, and I'm really dehydrated and all this. It's like, it's just a horrible way to start your day every single day. And I've been doing it for years. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. I think all these things are probably related, like clenching of the jaw. That's a stress sign, isn't it? It's perfectly in line with my personality and my struggles. And I'm laughing there. I'm like, ugh. It's not funny though. Like, I just want to be happy and free of all this crap, man, so I can live my life. Life is short, as I've realized a few times recently. And I don't want to spend my waking days fighting muscle aches. Like, I get a lot of tension in my back and stuff. And I just feel so weak now. There was a time, probably more than a few years ago now, where I used to actively lift weights. I'm doing that like, because I was lifting weights like dumbbells, doing tricep lifts or bicep curls. And I had the energy to do that. Whenever I've tried to get back into a routine like that, I just start like getting headaches or get really weak and dizzy. And I'm like, I can't exercise. Like, I'm that fucked up. I'm that chronically fatigued. And this video is turning into a longer video than I planned, because I was going to speak specifically about the muscle problems and the clenching, but I don't know where to start with it, man. Like, I fluctuate between focusing on physical issues like my diet and feeling like I need to eat better, and then feeling like, no, it's like, it's not that complicated. I've just got all these emotional problems and I'm like not processing trauma as such. And some people have recovered doing both. Like, some people have gone on like a hardcore gluten-free, dairy-free, really strict non-processed diet, which I don't know if I could do it, man. And some people have got better from learning to relax and not kind of signal to their body that they're stressed, which is very difficult because you're not like deciding, I want to be stressed, but sometimes your body will kind of put you in panic mode and you have to somehow learn to teach it, we don't need to be panicking right now, even though I feel like all this adrenaline in my system and like I'm going to pass out and that my head's going to explode. Really, I can look around and I'm safe. And that's what I never really feel. I never really feel at peace or safe in my own body. And I'm working on it. But yeah, my head's going to kill all day. It's going to be a crappy day. Let me know how you guys are. Again, let me know if you've experienced issues with clenching or even this weird like protruding muscle thing, which fortunately, like, if my face was just stuck like that, I don't think I'd leave the house. It looks so weird. But yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Goodbye.